Hi everyone, I'm Hindi from Great Paws All, and today I want to talk about what caring for a senior dog really feels like that no one or not enough talk about. First of all is the constant worry. Now, your dog doesn't even have to be sick for you to worry. It's as they get older, especially if you've had them from a puppy or a very young dog, you see the changes. And of course, it's normal to worry that something's happening. And if they're not well, it's even more concerning because you're constantly thinking about what's happening, what's going to happen. You think the worst. And even on the really good days, there's like an underlying worry. And it's not a problem to be concerned. I mean, obviously, you love your dog so much, you're going to be worried about them. It's when it's the only thing that you think about all day, every day, and you are missing all the amazing moments with your dog. So, yes, of course, be concerned. You're concerned about anybody that you love. Just don't let it consume you so that you miss life with your dog. The next thing is always watching for changes. And again, that's normal. I only rescue old dogs, so I don't know what it's like to have a dog from a puppy. But, for those of you that have seen the changes over the years, of course they're going to be noticeable. I notice changes because my dogs they always had health issues. So it's always like watching for something that's wasn't there yesterday or wasn't there this morning. Again, it ties into the constant worry, but it's just always looking for, is that different? Why did he do that? Why did they do that? I didn't notice that before. Is that something I missed? Again, it's a very good idea, and it's very good dog parenting to watch out for changes, because whenever you see, whether it's something major, shouldn't be because you've been watching, but even the smallest change, you should always see your vet, especially when it comes to older dogs, because they can go downhill quite quickly. And the sooner you catch something, the easier it will be to treat or at least manage. So again, just like with the constant worry, of course, be vigilant. Watch for any changes, but don't let it consume you, and please take action. The next would be the emotional exhaustion. It is very emotionally exhausting. The worry, the watching, that makes you emotionally exhausted. And again, all normal behaviors, normal reactions as dog parents, but it's how we deal with it that is important. So again, please try and not miss out on all the amazing times. Take your dog for a walk. If they can't walk, put them in a stroller, put them in a wagon, take them for a car ride. As long as they're physically able, be sure to check with your vet. But in addition to the emotional exhaustion, there's also physical exhaustion, which when you're emotionally tired, it affects you physically. But that all comes under the title of caregiver burnout. Just like with human caregivers, we don't realize how much this is affecting us until we're like ready to explode or break down in tears. I certainly didn't know that I had caregiver burnout when I was taking care of my dog Red, who had dementia, which I didn't know that's what it was at the beginning. She was misdiagnosed, but that is another story. So it is exhausting to be a caregiver. So that's where self-care is super important. You have to find a way to, at the very least, get out of the house for a 5-minute walk around the block. You'll be amazed at how much that will help. I'm going to put links to other videos with information about this, but you have to take a break and take care of yourself, because then you will be able to take better care of your dog. And the last thing I want to mention, it's love and fear at exactly the same time. So again, I'm going to repeat myself. These are all very normal reactions to caring for a senior dog, especially one that's not well. It's normal. There's nothing wrong with you. I know it can be very isolating. I know it could be lonely, and I know we all need someone to talk to. So please join my Facebook group, Senior Dog Care Club. But the most important thing in all this is, of course, keep an eye on your dog. Make notes of any changes you're seeing. Speak to your vet. And while you're doing that and taking good care of your heart dog, please, please, please take care of yourself and enjoy the moments. Don't let them pass you by. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know. Is this familiar? Are these things that you're dealing with? And let us know what you're doing to help, because sharing helps others. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, everyone.